You know, there's this guy, an absolute legend in the business world. You might have heard his name or maybe not, but once I tell you his story, you won't forget it. This man went from having nothing to building an empire, and he did it in a way that most people can't even imagine. So picture this, a young man just like any other, no fancy background, no big inheritance. He starts small, hustling, grinding every single day. He wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth, but what he did have was an unbreakable mindset. That's the key, man, the mindset. He knew that if he worked harder and smarter than everyone else, success would have to come knocking. His first business? It flopped. Yeah, straight up failure. Lost money, lost time, but he didn't lose focus. He analyzed what went wrong, learned from it, and jumped right back in. That's the difference between people who make it and those who don't. He didn't sit around feeling sorry for himself. He took action. Then he tried again. This time, he got into the right industry at the right time. You see, timing is everything. And when he saw a market gap, he jumped in before anyone else. He didn't wait for permission. He didn't wait for someone to tell him it was a good idea. He just did it. And guess what? It worked. Slowly but surely, his business started taking off. Now here's the thing. He wasn't just making money, he was reinvesting it. Every dollar he made, he put it back into his business. While others were out there spending on flashy cars and vacations, he was focused. He was building. He knew that real wealth comes from assets, not liabilities. That's the kind of discipline that separates winners from losers. And then, the big breakthrough came. One deal. One opportunity that changed everything. He took a calculated risk, bigger than ever before. It was all or nothing. And guess what? It paid off. Overnight, he went from being just another entrepreneur to a major player in the industry, the kind of guy people talk about in boardrooms. But let me tell you, success didn't make him comfortable. Nah, he didn't stop there. He expanded, he diversified, he built multiple income streams because he knew that relying on just one source of income is a dangerous game. Real wealth? It's about having options. He invested in real estate, stocks, and even startups. The guy wasn't just rich, he was building generational wealth. And here's the kicker, he never stopped learning. Even after making millions, he kept studying, kept networking, kept growing. He surrounded himself with people smarter than him. He knew that to stay at the top, you have to keep leveling up. Now people look at him and say he got lucky, but luck, that's just preparation meeting opportunity. He created his own luck. While others were sleeping, he was working. While others were scared, he was taking risks. He knew that fortune favors the bold. So, what's the lesson here? Simple. If you want to be successful, you have to think different. You have to be willing to take risks, to fail, to learn, and to keep going. You can't get distracted by quick money schemes or instant gratification. The real game? It's about patience, discipline, and consistency. This guy's story isn't just inspiration, it's proof. Proof that anyone, no matter where they start, can make it big if they have the right mindset and work ethic. So, the question is, are you ready to put in the work? Because at the end of the day, success isn't about what you have, it's about what you do with what you have. And if you play your cards right, maybe one day someone will be telling your story too.